There lived a young girl named Ezinne in a small village with her eyes full of wonders and her heart full of dreams. She wandered through the village seeking adventure and magic at every turn. Little did she know, the true magic of her village resided in the humble dwelling of an old man known as Papa, whom the villagers feared the most. Papa was a wise and enigmatic figure, with beard as white as the clouds and eyes that sparkled with ancient knowledge. He spent his days concocting potions and casting spells to help his fellow villagers, but no one dared to approach him, fearing his mysterious powers. Ezinne, on the other hand, was different. She was drawn to the magic that seemed to emanate from Papa's hut, and she longed to uncover the secrets. With her heart pounding with excitement, one day, Ezinne knocked on Papa's door, her eyes shining with determination. Papa opened the door and immediately he saw her. He smiled and told her to come in. She was so excited as she had not expected such warm welcome from the most feared man in the village. She had so many questions to ask, but Papa spoke before she could even begin. He said he knows what she wants and that he had been expecting her for a very long time. You could see the excitement on Ezinne's face as she jumped happily. And so, that began a magical journey of learning and discovery for Ezinne. Under Papa's guidance, she learned the ancient arts of potion making and spell casting, unlocking powers she never knew she possessed. With each passing day, Ezinne's bond with Papa deepened. She began to see him not just as a mentor, but as a friend and father figure. Together, they used their magic to bring joy and prosperity to the village, healing the sick, bringing rain to the crops, and protecting their home from harm. But as Ezinne's power grew, so did the envy of some of the villagers. They whispered rumors and spread lies claiming that Ezinne's magic was dark and dangerous. Despite Papa's reassurances, the seeds of doubt had been planted in the villagers' minds, and one fateful day, tragedy struck. A fire had consumed Papa's hut, taking his life in the process. Ezinne was heartbroken and sad for losing her mentor. She locked herself inside and cried for days. Suddenly, she heard shouts and loud knocks on her door. She was confused and hurriedly stood up to check what was going on. Amid the chaos, someone suddenly shouted, "Yes, that's the witch that killed Papa," accusing Ezinne of using her magic to start the fire that ended Papa's life. Ezinne tried to explain and clear herself, but the villagers were blinded by fear and anger and refused to listen. They cast her out of the village, banishing her into the wilderness alone and heartbroken. One day, after walking for a long time, she decided to rest a bit. Not long after, Papa appeared to Ezinne in a vision. She was excited to see him but also mentioned how much she missed him. Papa went ahead to reveal the true culprit behind the fire that took his life. Ezinne was surprised but also disappointed. She told him she was too weak and tired to carry on, and that no one would even believe her. Papa encouraged her not to give up as she is the only person that can rescue herself, saying she needed to practice more and believe in herself. With nothing but faith in herself and the knowledge passed down to her from Papa, Ezinne vowed to clear her name and prove her innocence. And so, with every passing day, Ezinne grew stronger and more powerful. Her bond with her magic guided her on the journey of redemption. With renewed determination and unwavering courage, Ezinne set out to return to her village to confront the villain and uncover the truth once and for all. As she stepped into the village, people started to run away thinking she would have died after the banishment. But Ezinne paid no attention to them as she headed for the king's palace. On getting to the king's gates, the guards would not let her in, and they were about to carry her out of the village when Ezinne began to shout, and this caught the attention of the king and his chiefs. Immediately she was taken to the king's presence, she started to talk, not giving room for her to be silenced again. She exposed the true culprits behind the fire, revealing the villain's deceit and restoring her honor in the eyes of the villagers. And as the truth came to light, the king summoned the culprits and he was banished out of the village. The king asked for Ezinne's forgiveness on behalf of the villagers as she was given the position of the village healer, and the party was hosted to celebrate her return. The villagers welcomed Ezinne back with open arms, embracing her as their hero once again.